Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Second to last day of school, if you can believe it. We are getting closer and closer and closer to the end here. Not too much today with regards to your assignment, so I'm going to go quickly through all this. Tomorrow's homework's going to be about just as short, if not a little bit shorter, as we just kind of finish up the last couple of things here before the end of the school year. Finish up your spelling unit 33 today. You will have a spelling test tomorrow, so please make sure you're ready for that. For kindergartners, for your math today, you have lesson 129. You need to color there's a line right down the middle of the shape. Color those shapes the same color on both sides to make them look symmetrical, so that both sides of that shape looks exactly the same. And then on the back side, you're just doing some more adding problems using the dice. For your super kids, I forgot to fill in the rest of the spots. I'm going to send your mom that story that I talked about yesterday about the letter W, and we're going to go through that as well. All right, first graders, for your math, you have 2 assessment sheets today, pretty simple ones. These are pretty easy assignments. These are all dealing with your review stuff that you've been doing over the last couple of weeks, so it shouldn't be too hard. Only one side on both of them, so it should be pretty simple. For your reading today, I'm going to be putting up your last story of the year called The Hat on our YouTube channel here this morning. And then you have to do a bunch of workbook pages. On page 273, you're going to finish the sentence. On page 274, you got to write the word that best finishes it. And same with on page 275 and 276, just choose the word to complete the sentence. Shouldn't be too difficult there. All right. Rodney, with you, you're going to be reading your last story of the year called Clawfoot, and then answer the 5 questions there on that page. And then you have 2 workbook pages for your assignment. One is page 85 that deals with the vocab, and then page 86 is finishing the sentence from that story there. For your phonics today, just a bunch of letter blends, taking those letters and putting them together. That's what the first 2 pages are. And then on the back side, sometimes the Y can make the I sound like fly. Sometimes it can make an E sound like baby. Sometimes it can make the Y sound like yo-yo. You need to find the 3 words that all start with those. So on the first one, you have to get 3 colored crayons out. You have to get out a blue, red, and a green. And if the word makes the Y sound, you color it blue. If it makes the I sound like fly, color it green. And if it makes the E sound, color it red like baby. Then on the back side, circle it. Tell me what sound you hear, the E, the I, or the Y sound, and circle that letter. All right? And that should be about it for first graders today. On second grade, for Rodney and the other second graders, for your math, your fact problem sheet, you're doing multiples of 3 again. Shouldn't be too hard. Today you're going to be talking about telling time and writing out what time it is, like 1:45, or quarter after, or 3:30. So what you have to do is tell me the time in the box and then write which one it is underneath on the lines. And that's what you're going to be doing on your assignment as well. I don't think most of your assignment today should be pretty simple. I don't see a whole lot there that should be too difficult with regards to trying to figure out which words go in where. Number 5, you got to tell me what problem would that make. Would it make a plus, times? You got to write which one it is and circle it. Otherwise, everything else should be fairly normal on this page. Last math assignment of the year for you guys, so do a good job on your last one. For phonics today, you will write the words in the correct box. So you have a bunch of words there. You got to figure out which word best finishes the sentence. For 199 and 200, and then 201 and 202, you're going to be doing comparison words. On the first page and on the back page, you're starting to look at the prefix re. So you're going to figure out what word it goes. So like to pay again means to repay. Those types of things. Shouldn't be too hard. For your reading today, you got 2 workbook pages. On page 145, you need to complete the sentence. That's all about the story that you read in Carousel. Then read the story on page 146 and fill out that chart on page 147. And on 148, you need to write the word that matches the clue there. It shouldn't be too hard. Make sure you read that story on page 146 very carefully. Third graders, today all you got is no math today. I think we're done for math for the year. So no more math today. For your reading today, page 193, you got a bunch of words there. If it starts with the first syllable, if the word starts with an A, put it on the left side of the pants. If it starts with a B-E, put it on the right side of the pants. Then follow the directions to figure out which spelling word goes with each clue there for 194. 195 is the 5 misspelled words, circling them and writing them correctly. And then an antonym crossword puzzle. Antonym means the opposite, so you got to write the word that means the opposite of the clue and write it in our crossword puzzle. Shouldn't be too hard. You guys can be able to fly through that. Language today for 3rd and 4th grade, Dylan and Javon. One more review page today. First part, you need to write the words that need to be capitalized. For part F, for part G, you need to write the possessive. That means you add an apostrophe S, or if it is already plural, just add the apostrophe at the end. Part H, write the pronoun that you can find in each sentence. Remember, a pronoun is he, she, I, it, we, they. Part I, write the possessive pronoun. That's so you write the possessive pronoun. So like instead of Neil's boat, instead of saying Neil's, that would be his boat. And so there's your answer for 70. In part J, you need to write whether the word that's underlined is that an action word, something that shows action, or is it a linking verb. And then part K, write the sentence. No, you don't have to write the sentence. Write the main verb and the helping verb on your paper. So write just the main and the helping verb there. And then the last but not least, 4th graders, for your reading today, you need to read the story, last story of the year, Salmon Summer. You're going to read that. And then on page 185, you need to fill out 2 good things about spiders and 2 bad things about spiders. And then 2 good things about thunderstorms and 2 bad things. That's why it says friend or foe. You got to do 2 good and 2 bad. You can cross off page 186. Page 187, you got some words from our story. Abundance, ancestors, lure, scavengers, and spawn. Those are all words from your story that you're going to be reading. And then use 2 of those words to write a sentence there at the bottom. And then the last page, you need to tell me the steps. So they came up with steps to how catching and preparing salmon to eat. So what were some of the materials they needed? What are some tools they needed to use? And then tell me how did they do that? And then hooking halibut and making tamaruk. What were some things they needed for that? And then tell me the steps of how they did those things. All right? So this is like I said, your last story of the school year as well. All right? Like I said, I was going to kind of go a little quickly today, try to get through this. I hope everyone has a great day. It's supposed to be cooling off a little bit, maybe a little bit of rain. Hopefully I'll see a bunch of you on our Zoom meeting. I'm going to be sending out a link for our school-wide Zoom party tomorrow night. So I hope you can join us for that one. Otherwise, that should be about it. All right. Have a great day. I hope everyone is doing well. Get that homework turned in, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye.